Welcome YouTube to another video. So we're out in the yard today in our trailer, 24-foot trailer. This trailer is actually going to be going up for sale. So let me show you guys what the trailer looks like if anyone's interested in California or out of state if you really want. It's a 24-foot trailer by 8 foot, I think. 8 foot, 8.5 foot. But yeah, we're actually going to sell our trailer, and I have got a reveal video coming up really soon as to what we're going to replace it with. This is a 2023 trailer. Really nice, but it's actually too big for us, so we're actually going to switch it out for something a bit more viable that we can move around in cities and stuff like that. But as the title suggests, today's video is kind of not really an unboxing because I've already unboxed it, but a kind of setup video, just to show a new product. So for us at least, it's a new product. This product is going to be the Pro X Facade thing at the front. So we've got a Facade which is, I think it's like a Chauvet one. It's really old, like at least 10 years old by far. Like we've got our money's worth out of that thing 20 times over easily, like without a doubt. So we're kind of throwing that thing away. It's just so bad, and the condition of it's terrible. I think like at one of our events someone spilled beer or something all over, and it's just those beer stains have never come out. So imagine what that stuff's doing to your body. But anyways, so I think it's time that we retire that one and replace it with a new one. So we've opted to go for the Pro X, just due to the cost and the availability. We kind of needed it quick, and also something which we can take the Facade cloth off, wash it and all that kind of stuff, and switch it out for a different color if we really wanted to. So this one's the Pro X 5 panel. It actually comes with white and black kind of covers, Velcro, and I'll show you how that works once I figure out, obviously. And I wanted to kind of make a video just to show how to build it and put it all together. So this is it basically. So I've kind of already got it started because I just wanted to see how it all came together really. So you have a bunch of these short pieces, and you have a bunch of these longer pieces, and once you've kind of put it all together, it kind of looks like this. And initially what I've already gathered is the design on this is like really well thought out design. I really like this in particular because you've got this kind of hinge, which if you wanted to take this post out, which would be the next panel, you can basically unhinge it from here and the whole panel would come out. So you'd basically lift this and then the panel will come out basically. That's a really clever design, because in our original one that we have, the Chauvet one, the super old one, it's just basically like pins which you lift out and then slide them back in. And the problem we always had with those pins is they get lost. So in this particular scenario, there's no way of this pin getting lost. It ain't gonna break, you can't lose it, you can't get it out, like there's nothing, it's just fixed. So that's a really smart design. I also wanted to highlight the whole kind of how this all works and how the lock-in mechanism works. It's actually quite a clever locking mechanism. Time will tell whether it's actually gonna be half decent and sturdy enough for everyday DJ use on the road, but I guess we'll do a kind of update and see how that goes. But I do want to highlight how all of this comes together, because you have kind of 1, 2, 3 and then four of these basically, one in each corner, and basically they give you the Allen key and you're just going to tighten it. That's basically all you're doing. So you're coming into here and you're just going to tighten this and it will hold it, and I'm going to show you how that mechanism works. So I haven't got my tripod here with me today, but this is basically the mechanism which holds everything together, and I thought it was quite a well thought out mechanism. Like I said, I don't really know if it's going to hold up or not, but we shall soon see. So how this works is if you twist this, I'm going to try and do this one-handed. Like I said, I haven't got my tripod. If you tighten this, you're going to see it. So it's got a thread on the inside which you can't see, but once the thread tightens the nut or the bolt in, it pushes that one to the side, which creates the hook into the profile. So if you have a look at this profile here, that profile there, what happens is this goes in. When you tighten it, that center comes outwards, and that's what creates the kind of the tightness in between there. So I thought it was quite a clever design. I like that everything is all made out of metal. You haven't really got any plastic parts here, so, and apart from the caps, which I don't think no one even cares about. They'll probably fall off, to be honest. But as long as this thing stays in, you shouldn't have any problems with this. It's it looks quite well put out and thought together. So we'll have a look at how that works. And also, what you also get is the individual bags on the actual the cloths that go onto the front. So that's probably one's white and one's black. So really nice to keep them there. And then you've got the big bag as well. So we're gonna bag it all up and get it all good to go and ready to go for our event tonight. So check this out. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Put it all together, all the frames are done really quick, really easy. This is actually taller than my older one, which I guess I'm gonna have to get used to. I don't know how that's gonna look. But also, how many panels have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These panels are also wider than the one that I've got. I think the one that I used to have was 2 skinny panels and 2 wide panels, and that was only 4 panels in total. This one's 5, and all of them are the same width. But this is super long. This is really long. I wasn't expecting it to be that long, but I guess the good thing is, what I do like about this is that I could just take one piece out and leave that in the case kind of thing, and make it as big or small as I want for each event, or I can split it if I wanted one to cover one bit and then the other 3 to cover something else or something. You know, I could create another shape, which I think is kind of cool. And this kind of serves our purpose for the really small events. Like, I'm gonna go do an event today at someone's house, which is a really small event, which is what we're getting this one ready up for. And for small events, this serves our purpose. Like, this is more than good enough. It's really, like I said, people don't want to. Some people don't want to spend a ton of money. And you know, we kind of fill that gap in as well. We don't do stuff for dirt cheap. Like, even this one I was kind of reluctant to go, but anyways, I'll save that for another video. But getting back to the product, we are gonna load up a black color. I've never actually done a black color. I never had one. I only ever had that one, which is white with beer stains all over it. So we're gonna make this one black. So let's see how that turns out. So we got the black cloth, which is really nice and thick. It doesn't really, I can't really see any light coming through that. So let's see if it does show. It does show a little bit of light. It's not super bad though. Doubt you'll get any uplight shining through this, to be honest. But this is nice. It's not bad at all, to be honest. Good quality. So let's see how this goes on. So I quickly did a kind of one black and one white, just to show what they look like on the front side of it. I'm hoping this will come off. Yeah, it's just a sticker, so we can take that off. We will actually take that off because I don't like that branding on it. But really nice. I actually really like the black one. It's really smart. And the white one's got a bit creases in it. We could pull it out and tighten it up a bit more, so you could get these creases out. As the cloth comes, it comes kind of, you need to, I guess maybe with the heat it will iron itself out, but yeah. And then this is like overstuck, so I guess it's see, it's like timing like this, so you can see it kind of, when you pull it, the glue is kind of coming apart, so you got to be careful on this. And we're in California, man, the heat is gonna absolutely murder it. So I guess the idea is we don't really want to be pulling these on and off, or you want to do it kind of slowly and carefully. But honestly, like the way we operate, we're just going to stick with the black. I can't ever seeing us move into white. We'll just stick with the black. It's really nice and really clean. So I'm going to carry on doing all this, and I'll show you guys what it looks like once it's done. Right guys, so this is it. Got it all done, and it looks, I'm proper pleased with it, to be honest. It's come out really nice, better than what I was expecting. Really nice product, I gotta say. It looks really nice and even and uniform from the front side. I guess if you really wanted to do the cheesiest thing ever, you could put LEDs, but we ain't about that. We just want to keep it nice and clean and simple. Yeah man, it's definitely a thumbs up win for us. It looks really nice. I don't know how it's going to hold up. We will find out. I guess we'll have to do a follow-up review on this, but I really actually do like the height. I like that you've got 5 panels. You got enough to play with. you know, you don't have to use every single one. But yeah, man, it's a great product actually, really nice. Should have done this much sooner, and for the cost, like, can't go wrong. Especially like, you know, some of the stuff which we're doing, it's like this would easily pay itself off and just give you a really nice clean look. I would say go with the black, and you get the white with it anyways, so if you ever wanted to change it, you can. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna start undoing these hinges, and I can try my best to show you what that looks like, and I'll get it into the bag as well. So with the hinges, the cloth is designed to go over it to give it a cover, but obviously you'd have to pull this back a little bit to actually get your hands into it. So it's got your kind of notches where you'd move them up and down, and that's one disconnected already. And then we're going to do this bottom one. I'm going to need 2 hands, so bear with me. So there you have it, that one's now disconnected, and that's how it remains. It just, I guess it just stays like that. It stays, you can just clip them out of the way and they'll stay there. So they ain't gonna come back and try and poke somebody now. They'll stay where they are. And that's it, that will go into the bag, just like that. If you don't need it, don't have it. Or just kind of, that's your end piece, remember. So there's nothing on the end of that, whereas that one has got something. So what you'd do essentially is always use this piece as your end piece, and then take this one off and put your end back on to make it smaller. But otherwise, yeah, really nice actually. I'm going to get it in the bag now, so I'll show you once it's all packed in the bag how it all goes together. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go through a few more details which I've discovered. The bag is a really nice high quality bag. I will say the Chauvet one that we had, the bags are absolutely terrible. Like the worst bags you can get are made by Chauvet. I don't care what no one says in the industry. Pro X stuff is really nice. Well, they make cases, right? So you'd expect the case or the bag to be half decent for this, and it is. So it's padded. It's padded literally everywhere. I would have liked to see more padding around the corners, to be honest, because usually like these are sharp and they'll start digging into the corners. The corners are going to be the first to wear out, but really nice. Another detail which I noticed is the feet adjusters, the other detail. These are actually metal, which is a really nice feature. I was actually expecting them to be plastic, but they're not. They're metal, so they've even thought about that. Really nice detail that is. So they've built it to try at least make it last, you know what I mean? Made it a good quality, good product, I will say that. Not really too sure how all of this goes together, whether it's backwards, forwards, whatever, but we'll go with that. Fits nice, goes in nicely. Got the little logo, handles. So the other detail I really like is they've put nice big chunky zips on. Big chunky thread right there for the zip to eat into. Really nice detail. They've got your rubber kind of plasticky stitched into the bottom. Otherwise, I'd say that the bag is really nice. I've got to say that the bag is really, they've thought about it all. What I would have really liked to see is pockets, maybe. Pockets on the outside to put your other little bits in. Stuff like these bags. You know, that would have been nice if they had those built into the side. But there you have it. That's the whole product, really. Thank you guys for watching. Take a moment to subscribe. It's not going to hurt you. And we'll get some more videos out to you guys soon. Thank you.